Well, Mom, the day has come. You're losing one of your chicks.
Frank Gibbs, don't say another one. I feel like crying every day.
The room's shaping up himself.
I declare, Frank, I don't know how we get along. Frank, you're too young. Anyone can touch me. He'll catch you to
I was
death.
remembering our wedding, Julie.
Now don't start that, Frank Gibbs.
I was the scariest young fella in the state of New Hampshire. And when I saw you coming down the aisle, I thought you were the greatest girl I ever seen.
How do you think I felt, Frank? When you're protecting Uncle Nick? Process, that's what they are. Here, I'm coming.
Why, Julia, you're French first.
Good morning, everybody. Only 5 hours to live.
George Gibbs, where are you going?
Just stepping across the grass to see my girl.
Now, George, you put your overshoes. It's raining torrents. You don't go out of this house without you're prepared for it.
Oh, ma. It's just a step.
George, do as your mother tells you.
From tomorrow, you can kill yourself in all weathers. But you're in my house. You live wisely. Thank you. Here, take your coffee.
Be back in a minute. Good morning, Mother Well.
Goodness, you're frightening me. Now, George, you can come in a minute out of the weather. But you know, I can't ask you it.
Why not?
George, you know, as well as we do, the group can see his brother who's wedding day until he sees her in the church.
Oh, that's just a superstition. Good morning, Mr. Webb. Good morning, George. Mr. Webb, you don't believe in that superstition, do you? There's a lot of common sense in that superstition, George. How's Emily?
She hasn't wake up yet. I haven't heard a sound out of her.
Emily's asleep.
No wonder. We were up till all hours, swimming in Tapkin. Now, I'll tell you what I'll do. You sit down here a minute with Mr. Webb. You drink this cup of coffee.
Well, George, how are you? Oh, fine, I'm fine. Mr. Webb, what sense could there be in superstition like that? Don't you misunderstand me, my boy? Marriage is a wonderful thing.
George, Evelyn's got to come downstairs and eat her breakfast. She sends you her along, but she doesn't want to lay eyes on you. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. Emily, why are you menacing?
Well, I don't like the whole she would come over in the last year, but I've got to tell the truth. She's the devil.
You've been treating me so kindly lately.
Well, up to a year ago, I used to like you a lot, and I used to watch you with everything, and then you become spending all your time at baseball, and you never stop speaking to anybody, not even in your whole family. Sorry if I hurt your feelings, but I can't be sorry.
What is it?
I always expect a man to be perfect, and I think you should.
A change? What do you mean?
Well, I always expect a man to be perfect, and I think you should.
I am glad you said it, Emily. I never thought that something was happening to me. I don't think it's possible to be perfect. Emily, would you like an ice cream, soda, or something before you go home?
Thank you, I will.
Hello, Emily. Hello, George. What do you have?
I'll have strawberry frosty. Thank you, Miss Moore.
Two strawberry ice cups. Yes, sir. No. Don't think of what we're celebrating on our election. And then, you know what else I'm celebrating?
What?
I'm celebrating because I've got a friend who tells me all the things that ought to be told to me.
Really?
No, Emily. You stick to it. I'm glad you spoke to me like you did. But you see, I'm going to change so quickly. You bet I'm going to change. And Emily, I want to ask you a favor.
What is it?
Emily, if I go away to state agriculture next year, will you write me a letter once in a while?
I certainly will. I certainly will, George.
Gosh, if anything like that happened, don't want to go away. I guess you people aren't any better than us, Emily. I feel that you're a good friend as I've got. I don't need to go and meet the people in other towns.
But George, maybe it's very important for you to go and learn all that about cattle judging and soils and those things. Of course, I don't know.
Emily, I'm going to make up my mind right now. I won't go. I tell Pa about it tonight.
Why, George? I don't see why you have to decide right now. It's a whole year anyway.
Listen, Emily, I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to agricultural school. I think that once your friend found the person that you're very fond of, a person is fond of you too and likes you and enough to be interested in your character. Well, I think that's just as important as college is, and even more so, that's what I think.
I think it's awfully important too.
Emily,
Yes, George.
Emily, if I do improve and make a big change, could you be?
I am now. I have always have been.
So I guess this is an important talk we're having.
Yes, yes.
Wait just a minute. I'll take you home.
George, what's the matter?
Ma, I don't want to go home. Why is everybody pushing me?
Why, George? You wanted it.
What? Where's Emily?
No, George. You're a man now.
Cheer up, Ma. I'm getting married.
George, if anyone should hear you, now stop. Why I'm ashamed of you.
You see, Ma, why are you crying for? Come on, we got to get ready for this.
George, you gave me such a third.
Blessed be the tie that binds our hearts in Christian love, the fellowship of kindred minds is like to that above. Before our
Emily,
fathers
now don't get upset.
Papa, I don't want to get married.
Emily, everything's alright.
Why can I stay for a while for just I am? Let's go away.
No, Emily. Now stop. Think a minute.
Don't you remember that you used to say all the time, you used to say that I was your girl?
You mustn't think of such thing. You're just nervous, Emily.
But Papa,
George, will you come here a minute?
but
Or you're
Papa,
marrying the best young fellow in the world. George is a fine fellow.
but Papa.
I'm giving away my daughter. George, do you want to take care of her?
Mr. Webb, I want you right. Emily, I'm going to do my best. I love you. Emily, I need you.
Well, if you love me, tell me. Always tell me you love me.
I will, Emily. Emily, I'll try.
And I mean forever. You hear me? Forever and ever.
Come, they're waiting for us. Now you know they'll be alright. Come quick.
George, take it sweetly. Emily, surrounded by I do. Emily, take this man. Surrounded by I will not allow you pass by my
Loveliest wedding that I ever seen. My baby George.
Go, George. You can do it.
I miss Emily.
Well, I miss my baby princess too.
Is the bride.